Uber sells its self-driving car business for $4 billion. So Uber, right? Everybody knows Uber. Okay, you go to a place, you get into an airport, and you have an app, and you call the person comes. The person comes into the app. Your car is waiting for you, and you get into this destination. Easy, nice, wonderful. That was a great idea, by the way. The business grew, and so many the Uber people make so much money in Uber. Now, what's this? So now they say, you know what? We're gonna create a technology where we don't need the drivers. We don't need the drivers. And guess what? We're gonna sell our technology to a company named Aurora. I'm gonna read you the article. They sell it to Aurora, and Aurora bought it, the technology that Uber created, for $4 billion. So, and then it says this. Last year, Uber will invest $400 million in Aurora, the same company, giving it a 26% stake in the company. Uber and Aurora will additionally enter into a deal to launch self-driving vehicles on Uber's ride-hailing network. The company said the sale will accelerate Uber's goal to achieve profitability on an adjusted basis by the end of 2021. CEO Dara told the Reuters. Told the news. This essentially advances our path to profitability. Let me tell you what's going on. So, what do you think about this? What do you think? Is it gonna help the drivers? The self-employed people that decided to get into a self-employed business, they wanted to become self-employed, wanted to make some extra income, and now the same company Uber says, you know what? We might not need the drivers anymore. We now might not need them anymore because we created the technology, and the same technology is gonna be able to drive people to their places, to their destinations. And by the way, for COVID and everything, a lot of people don't want to have another person in the driver. Because right now, the virus, we don't know where that thing is gonna end. So guess what? We say, you know what? I would rather have a machine instead of having somebody driving. So what is the point on this? Let me reach another statistics that you guys want to know. 26% of the proportion of the US consumers who view autonomous delivery technology more favorably than before the coronavirus health crisis. So before coronavirus, people didn't think that was a great idea. After coronavirus, 26% of consumers believe this is a great idea. $2.88 million autonomous vehicles companies with a permit to test their technologies with a safety driver in California reported that their vehicles drove nearly 2.9 million miles during the most recent reporting period, according to the state's Department of Motor Vehicles. Okay, interesting. So in California, there are already people testing it. There is a lot of people using it. There are some people using it. 100,000 is the number of commercial robotaxis rides provided by Aptiv and Lyft in Las Vegas by 11 February 2020, with 98% of the passengers rating their self-driving rides 5 out of 5. Guys, 98% of passengers in Las Vegas rated 5 out of 5 the machine instead of the people. You know, when you're driving in Uber and you don't want to have a conversation and the Uber driver is talking to you, or you don't want to talk, and you're just, oh my gosh, I'm gonna give a bad note to this person, or maybe the person that is driving the Uber smells, so you don't like the person was rude, so you're eliminating that part. You guys need to know 55% is the percentage of small business respondents to a survey who believe their fleets will be fully autonomous within 20 years. Okay. So 55% of the percent, oh my, that's insane. Okay, I don't want to go over more statistics. I want you to think like this. Okay, there are two sides of the story. There is a self-employed person that says, you know what? Uber is a great idea for me to feed my family. I'm using my car, I'm using my own miles, and I'm getting paid. And I can work whenever I want. If I want to work today, I work today. If I don't want to work today, I don't work today. It's a great idea for self-employed. Let me put it to you like this. Uber has helped so many people to make some extra money, okay? Now, the other side of the story is if Uber, their idea was to do that using self-employed people, now they're creating a technology that is saying, you know what? We might not need you in the future. So if I'm an Uber driver, let me give you the Uber driving. If I was an Uber driver, what I would be thinking? If I was an Uber driver, I'm thinking about an exit strategy. By the way, I don't know if you're an Uber driver, you're thinking about doing it long term. Let me put it to you like this. I wouldn't be thinking about doing it long term. I will be thinking about having my exit strategy. I will be thinking, what can I do next? I need to start doing something because I don't know what the future of this is gonna be. I don't know what the future is gonna be. If the same company that I'm doing business with is creating an autonomous way for the car to be driven, I need to start finding another way to make money. You cannot rely 100% of your income on Uber, okay? The other thing that I will be thinking if I'm an Uber driver is maybe you can start another company because there is gonna be people that is still gonna want somebody to drive their cars. There is gonna be so many people that wouldn't like the machine. There is a lot of people who are not gonna like that technology. So you might be thinking, you know what? If Uber is gonna do that technology, I promise you there is gonna be so many people that wouldn't like to use that technology because it's gonna be like, I would rather have the personal touch when I'm getting into a place. So maybe, who knows, maybe you can start your own taxi company. Maybe you can start your own app. Maybe you can start thinking like an Uber type of person, like an Uber type of founder, so you can start having your own company. You can start thinking and starting your own company. That's what I will be thinking if I were you, if I'm an Uber driver. Now, if I'm Uber, what a move. My gosh, what a move they make. By the way, congratulations to you guys. But they sell their own technology for $4 billion, and then they get 26% of stake in the company, so they have a skin in the game into this company that they just, Aurora, they just sold it for $4 billion. So very smart from you guys, from Uber. Very, very, very smart from the Uber side. The other thing I'm not clear on this from the Uber perspective is, what's the long-term vision of Uber? I don't know it. I don't think that we're clear on it. I don't know what will be the long-term. Do they really want to go? What percentage they want to go machine? What percentage they want to go with technology? What percentage they want to go with person to person? Because they're giving so many jobs and so many opportunities for people to become self-employed. So if I was Uber, I will become very clear what's the long-term vision. I will let everybody know so they don't create false expectations within their investors. That's what I will do if I were Uber. I will create a long-term vision. Hey, here's what we want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And so they don't create false expectations with their investors, their consumers, and their self-employed people working for Uber. So pretty interesting news. I believe it's gonna be, we're gonna know more in the future. And that's my reaction to Uber selling its self-driving technology for $4 billion. This is Rodolfo Vargas. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And thank you so much for commenting. And thank you so much for giving this idea about talking about Uber. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.